Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we are in Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to be doing a driving tour of the Mechanicsville neighborhood. We're 11 minutes away from Mechanicsville, Atlanta, Georgia. So I'm going to take you guys with me on the journey there. We're not there yet, but I figured I'd leave the camera rolling so you guys can see, what we go through and what we see on the way to Mechanicsville, Atlanta, Georgia. Right now we are at Boulder Park Drive. We're going to be at the intersection of Boulder Park Drive and Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. We have a little tiny silver fire hydrant on my right hand side. I see one of those e-scooters, those rental e-scooters over here thrown on the side of the road next to the highway. In the bushes. It's just like thrown. It's tipped over. I mean, it's not really funny, but just to think like of where we're located at, and it's just randomly just thrown there. There's some North Carolina tags in front of us on this Volkswagen Golf. We're making a left-hand turn onto Martin Luther King Jr. Wow, that CRV kept going for it. We're passing Middleton Drive. We got the Commons on my right-hand side. Got some pedestrians walking on the street side. Discount Food Market on my left, Quick Mart on my right. Passing Harwell Road. Gonna make this left-hand turn. We got Easy Shopper Supermarket on my right. It's like a little Quick Mart, bread, milk, beer, and all that good stuff. We're gonna get onto 285 North. So that means we're about to get on the highway. Another reason why I'm starting the tour back here is because the Mechanicsville neighborhood looks kind of small on the map, so I don't really know what to expect. So if it's a small neighborhood, it's probably going to be a short tour, so this will add a little bit of length to it. We're 9 minutes away from our desired destination. We got to get off at exit 10A, so we're going to get off right here. Right-hand turn, merging right, exit 10A, ramp speed limit 45 miles an hour. We got the orange on the trees on my left for the autumn colors. The colors start to set the tone for autumn. Yellows, oranges, different shades like that. We got a vehicle on my right hand side. It's a Jaguar. It's an SUV on the side of the road with the flashers on. We're 8 minutes away from our desired destination. Get off at exit 56A. We got 4.2 miles until we reach McDaniel Street. We got some heaven views on the highway on my left hand side on the back of those signs. They went up there and they rode on the back of the signs. from our destination. Now mind you, we're on the slow lane. We're doing 70 miles per hour. Speed limit is 60. You see that sign? Everyone else is doing 85, 90, 100. Exit 53. Got a lot of litter on the highway on my right hand side. Tons and tons of debris. A lot of white pieces of trash, white paper, bags, things of that nature. Wow. I think that was like the most litter that I've seen on the highway in a long time. We're 5 minutes away from our desired destination, Mechanicsville, Atlanta, Georgia. We're passing exit 55A. We're passing Willie A. Watkins Bridge right here. Boom. This is Willie A. Watkins Bridge. There's a little passageway. We got this Chrysler 300 who's merging into traffic. I'm confused on what they're up to. Let's make this right-hand turn and start merging to get to exit 56A. Right now it's 59 degrees. I'm gonna get off right here, exit 56A, McDaniel Street, Whitehall Street. We're gonna make a right-hand turn on McDaniel Street. We're 3 minutes away from our desired destination. We're going to yield. We're passing Fulton Street. We just passed Richardson Street. We're now passing Crumley Street. We're approaching Glen Street. We're gonna merge left so we can make a left-hand turn. We have some police driving by us on my right-hand side. Atlanta police. We're 2 minutes away from our desired destination. We got the Perfect Church on my left-hand side. We're at Ralph David Abernathy. Boulevard. We're 1 minute away from our desired destination. We're passing Smith Street. We got a lot for sale on my right-hand side. I believe we're in Mechanicsville. I'm going to make this right-hand turn on Era Street. And we're going to see what this area looks like. So we're now in Mechanicsville, Georgia. Oh, we're in Atlanta. We're in Atlanta, Georgia. We got some very interesting houses, driveways, sidewalks. I'll give them credit for at least having sidewalks, and they have sidewalks like how we have them in Philly. I see like straight like cement work. We're at Era and Base Street. A gentleman getting out of his vehicle, another gentleman walking to what looks to be a work van. 2-story homes on my left. We got a huge factory right there in front of us. Norfolk Southern. It says no dumping. We're at Stephen Street. Make this left-hand turn. This looks like a little back road, y'all. Check this out. We taking this little back road. Oh my gosh. This street is horrible. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm on an amusement park ride. And then I got a vehicle behind me. I got some graffiti on my right hand side. Oh gosh, look how overgrown these branches are. I got some graffiti on my right. Check it out, check it out. At least the vehicle behind me, they're in an SUV, so they can actually get through it comfortably. I feel like we just went through like a carnival ride or something. I got a 2-story house on my right. 1-story houses to my left, 2-story house on my right. Got a little lawn. They got little lawns. Some of them don't have no lawns. They got like a little 3-foot patch of grass. Now I feel like I'm back in Philly. Where you get a little 3-foot patch of grass in Philly. We got this little Chevy on my left with some 20s. With some 2020s. He got some Ford Giotto 20s. Those ain't regular. Oh, we got another classic, a donk. Ooh. All right, we're at Base Street and Garibaldi or Garibaldi. Look at the street right here. We got 2 gentlemen on the corner talking. Look at the street. Look at these bricks. Oh, nice little brick design they got going on here. They're repairing a house over here on my left. Wow, look at these bricks. This is a nice wide street too. Look at these houses. The ones on my left got 2 porches. One on the top floor, one on the bottom floor. Wow, this is a really wide street. Look how wide this street is. See how wide this street is? I could do so many activities out here on this street. So we're at Garibaldi. I'm sure it's probably pronounced differently. Garibaldi or something. And Ralph D. Abernathy Boulevard. So we're gonna try to, I mean, we can stay on one side. Yeah, let's stay on one side rather than crossing over. We got traffic coming. Let me be careful, guys. Traffic over here is ruthless. They're relentless. They will continue at all costs, even if it means an accident. Look at this one, bro. You merging lanes while I'm trying to get in the traffic. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on Windsor Street. We had ATL Food Market on my left. It looks like there's about to be an accident right there on that corner. They're about to bang out. And his car was already dented up. I forgot we in Atlanta and Atlanta short is ATL. Wasn't there a movie with T.I. and ATL or something? There's a couple movies in ATL, but Wasn't ATL known for the skating too? I think they had like roller skating. I think there was a movie with like them roller skating. Look at the playground on my left. We got a police camera up top on that pole on my right hand side. We're at Bay Street and Windsor Street. That tells you something about the neighborhood, because normally the police don't put those cameras up in beautiful neighborhoods or in neighborhoods that are problem free. They usually put those cameras up in neighborhoods that are a little troubled, that have a history of violence. You know what I mean? So we're at Stephen Street, Stephen and Windsor. Windsor and Stephen. I think I'm gonna make a left-hand turn. Speed limit is 25 miles an hour. We're on Love Street. Speed limit 25 miles an hour. Try to tell that to the locals. This says it's a church zone. We're in a church zone. Last Chance Church on my right hand side, located at 300 Love Street. Look at this house right here on my left. And they spelled grim shit instead of S-H-I-T, S-H-Y-T. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on Cooper Street. The sidewalks on my right-hand side are brick. I'm gonna make a wide left turn. You see right there, the sidewalks. So the sidewalk over here is brick. I like that. I think that looks nice. Brick sidewalk. I like my cement sidewalk, but I can appreciate a good brick sidewalk. Passing Love Street. I guess it continued on my right. We got the Oliver Park Apartments on my right hand side. We got cars behind me, so you know I gotta move out of the way. We're at Base Street. Base and Cooper. We got a church on my right, Calvary Temple Baptist Church. Gentleman on my left hand side with Dickie work suit. He has some Jordans on too, some yellow Jordans. We got the Pit Stop food store on my far left hand side. It's off the screen. We have Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard and Cooper Street. We can go right. So this neighborhood actually has the highway, the 85 and the 20 west, or 20 east and 20 west, running right on the borderline of it. So we're gonna go to the right probably like 2 or 3 more blocks before we cross over this avenue, or in this case this boulevard. Ouch. Atlanta Police Department security camera in the area. Elevate Atlanta Public Art. There's a park on my right hand side. Let's make this right on Forum Walt Street. Forum Walt. Wow, this block on my left looks pretty uniform. Check this out. We got the red brick roads again. Follow the red brick road. I like the red brick road. I think red brick road and red sidewalk will be a little bit too much red bricks. But if you do one or the other, like you do cement street with red sidewalks or red street with cement sidewalks, it looks cool. We're at Base Street and Forum Walt. Look at this little block right here. I'm not gonna go through it, but I'm just gonna like point to it. You see that little block? You see how the top of the roof, in front of it, there's like an oculus, like a window that you can look out. These houses on my right look cool. Got a little lawn and all of that. Notice how Wow, the red brick just ended. Oh, we had a nice weird green house on my left. It was like a teal green. Looks nice though. But I couldn't slow down because I got a car behind me. I'm sorry. Story of my life so far, right? We're approaching Dodd Ave, D-O-D-D, Dodd. Instead of saying dad, you could say Dodd. Let's go over the speed table very slowly. Got a gentleman on my right, got a female on my left who just walked to the car. Gentleman on my right is pressure washing the mailbox post. So right in front of us is the highway. So it's do not enter. So we're not gonna go straight. This is a one-way. This is Pryor Street. Pryor and Dobb. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn. I see an RV on my left too. We're gonna make this right. I guess we'll go down and then we'll go right again. Let's go right again on Hendricks Ave. Still in the residential neighborhood, which is located right next to the highway. It's located right next to Highway 85. Look at that color on my right. And they got the orange right next to it. This has the brick sidewalks. If I squint my eyes and turn my head sideways and I smack the back of my head, I feel like I'm in like Southwest Philadelphia, or like in like near like West Oak Lane, or like yeah, I could almost feel like I'm in some part of Philadelphia, just a little bit, because the sidewalks give me that like Philadelphia feel. The houses not so much, but I think it's the sidewalks, and it's so bumpy too. So. So we got Great Chapel Baptist Church, Reverend Willie Reese, pastor, on my left. Let's make this right-hand turn. The houses, some areas in Philly kind of got houses like this. Not completely. The architecture isn't completely the same, but we do got places that got nice houses like this in Philly. People think that we don't, but we do. But the street, like this, like the straightness of the street, I think that's what gives me that like Philly vibe. Cause we were just in another part of Atlanta that was squiggly and roundy and turny, tipsy topsy. I think it was Adamsville. We're passing Dodd. Well, Cooper and Dodd. Yeah, I didn't really feel Adamsville. I wasn't really feeling it. I think it's past my curfew. I haven't had my Wheaties here. Yo, look at this house right here on my right. Spray painted up and abandoned. See it? It's abandoned and they got a bunch of tags on it. They wrote a bunch of "For all minds, I'll..." What'd it say? I'll what? Yours? For all minds, I'll... I don't read the after I'll lay yours. For all minds, I'll lay yours. Oh, all right. So I guess he's trying to say like he'll lay your family down for all his family. Okay, that's kind of deep. Yo, look at this big old mural over here on Love and Cooper. I'm gonna show y'all this. I'm gonna make this reverse just to show y'all this mural, because this is probably like one of the neatest things I've seen in this neighborhood. We came through here because I remember this house right here on my left. I mean on my right. Drug-free commercial zone. Wow, 40 years imprisonment, minimum penalty. Sheesh. Look at this right here in front of us. You see that giant mural? That's a cool mural. See it? It looks cool. It looks like 3-dimensional. I think that's the purpose. Wow, that looks nice. Cool mural. Look at it. They did a great job. It looks like they're in a 3D room. It's two bodies. The female, She got like some butterflies, some dragonflies. She got a skull chin that says 787. You see her bangs. You see roses for her hair. You see her eyes. And her third eye, it says God. And then right behind her, you see like I don't know if that's supposed to be her. Maybe that's like another form of her. All right, so we already went through here. I guess we're gonna have to go left and come around. You wanna let me go? You wanna let me go? Thank you. Thank you. You guys are so generous. Revolt. Look at that on my left. Look at, they painted another mural. It says Revolt. Revolt Summit. Collier Metals on my right. I'll make this left hand turn on Hendricks Ave. I had a car behind me. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to get out their way. Great Chapel Baptist Church. All right, so this brings us back to where we were. Let's make a left over here again. And then we can continue going straight up. And we're going to cross the boulevard this time. We'll cross the boulevard to see what's on the other side. We already saw this, so I'm not going to go so slow. I'm doing like 16 miles an hour. 16. Just past Love Street, Love and Cooper. That sounds like a show, right? Love and Cooper. Yo, I'm trying to watch Love and Cooper tonight. Yo, you saw the latest season of Love and Cooper? Female on my left. I guess she just either loaded her baby in a baby chair in the back of the cord, or she's taking her baby out of the cord. Calvary Temple Baptist Church on my right. All right, we're now approaching the boulevard. It is Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard. You know what's interesting is they got these extremely long names, and then it says Boulevard. In Philadelphia, ours is the Roosevelt Boulevard, so it's so like simple. One thing that I learned when I went to other like towns and cities and states is they be having some long names. Like I'm talking about long, tongue-twisted names, and then they'll have like two. It'll be like an intersection with two really long names. It's like, oh man. All right, we're at Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard and Cooper Street. Let's cross over to see what the other side looks like. So he just pressed that button, that crosswalk button. Do you guys think that crosswalk button works? Because he pressed it like 10 seconds ago. Let's see how long he has to wait until he can actually cross. Like, is it real? All right, he got a chance to cross. So did he really dictate if it changed quicker or what? I don't know. Weird, right? I wonder. Or is it like the placebo effect? We got Rosa Bernie Manor on my left. Looks like apartments. Got some garages in the back of the property on my left. All right, so we're on the opposite side of that boulevard. I said that boulevard because I didn't feel like saying the super long name. We got Greater Hopewell Church on my right hand side. There's some interesting houses all over there on my left. There's houses on my left. There are driveways, second floor porches. Not bad. I got cars behind me, guys. I'm sorry. I would have drove slower, but not possible. I got a bunch of people behind me. Crumley Street and Cooper. Let's make this right on Crumley. Oh, this is a downhill. I just let that roll on a downhill. We're at Form Walt Street. F-O-R-M-W-A-L-T. Walt. Crumley Street and Form Walt. I will be making a right-hand turn. Let's take a look at this block right here. Oh, we're back on Red Brick Street. Check it out. Yeah, this neighborhood gives me the row home-ish vibe. They're not really row homes because they're not stuck to each other. At least not all of them. Some of them are. And then the sidewalks, and then just the straightness. There's a house for sale on my right. $591 is for sale. 591 Formwalt Street, Atlanta, Georgia. Glen Street and Formwalt. We can take it up one more block. These houses are nice. This block looks like it was recently done. They got vinyl siding, they got a little porch, little stairway. Some of them don't even have a stairway. Some of them have a walkway that goes straight up to the front door. The one on my right had a stairway. These on my left, they just have a walkway. Nice colors, and interesting colors. It's like mustard yellows and canary yellows and ash blues. It's a Family Dollar right there on the left-hand side across the street. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn. The Boulevard. This is called the Boulevard, but it's Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard. It's a mouthful. Alright, we're back at Cooper Street. We're gonna cross over Cooper Street. Cross over Cooper Street. And then on the next block, we'll make a right. You got that thrift store across the street on my left-hand side. I mean, the food store. And the police cruiser about to pass us on the left-hand side. We'll make this right-hand turn on Windsor Street. That's the ATL food market we just passed on my left-hand side. Garage is in the back of the property on my right. House for sale on my left. Feel like they made some new houses in this area. We're at Glen Street, Glen and Windsor. We got a grocery and deli on my far left. Next to the bus stop. Just past the bus stop. Houses on my right got driveways, first floor garages, second floor porches. We got Rosa L. Bernie Park on my left hand side. We're at Crumley in Windsor. Got tennis courts and stuff on my left. I even got a bus behind me. There's these people waiting at the bus stop. They're gonna get on the bus that's behind me. Windsor and Richardson. We got Windsor Plaza on my right hand side, Coin Laundromat, and more. We got a BP gas station on my right hand side. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on Fulton, Fulton. I'm sorry, thought it was Fulton. So we got Rosa L. Bernie Park on my left. That's gonna take up a big piece of realty in this area. So we got to go around the park. Something called Sheltering Arms on my left-hand side, related to early childhood education. There's some homes on my right-hand side on the main road. We're on Fulton Street. Let's make this left on Whitehall Terrace and Fulton. We got some of those rental bikes and some e-scooters over here on this corner on both sides. This appears to be a school zone. Gentleman over here having a breather. He just stopped, took a break, checking his phone. We got some of those scooters on my right hand side lined up next to that pole. They put those scooters in the most random places. I see them in some of the most random places. Is it the guy who runs the van's job to just go place them in some random places where you think people can utilize the scooters? Wow, look at this abandoned house right here. This thing is burnt. It's not only abandoned, it's toasted. Look at that. It's just a shell, a skeleton of his former self. Got a speed table. Look like they got a little mobile car wash going on my right hand side. We're at Glen and Whitehall Terraces. Make this left-hand turn. We're gonna be going eastbound. We just passed another church, Joseph Johnson Religious Center. We're at Glen Street, Glen and Era Street. We got a trash truck right here. I wonder if this is one of the ones where they pick up. Oh, we got a whole bunch of sofas thrown over here in this lot too. Let me see if this is one of the ones with the arm that sticks out. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Mommy Grocery and Deli on my right hand side. We're at Windsor and Glen. These buildings look relatively new and they look nice. They look new though. They look no older than 20 years old. I'm sorry, I got a hiccup. Really no older than like 5-10 years old. But if I want to be like rough estimating, I would say 20 max. But they look like they were made within the last 10 years. Alright, we're on Cooper and Glen. We just passed Cooper. We're on Glen Street. Got some houses on my right hand side. We're at Formwall and Glen Street. We're at Pryor Street. This is right before the highway. So we're gonna make this right-hand turn. The highway's in front of us. Make this right-hand turn. We just passed the Atlanta Voice, the Voice of Atlanta. Visit www.atlantavoice.com. We got 656 Sports Bar and Grill on my left-hand side. We're at Pryor Street and the Ralph David y'all know, Abernathy Boulevard. We got a little baby miniature carnival on my left-hand side, and we also got a stadium. It's a stadium. It doesn't look like it's in this neighborhood. It looks like it's probably more or less next to Summerhill. It's the Center Park Credit Union Stadium. Park, P-A-R-C, not P-A-R-K. Pryor Street. Let's go straight. Let's go right. Let's do a couple more zigzags and we'll probably end it off coming over here and take a look at this little stadium. Green Acres public parking on my right hand side. Ouch. Wow, super bumpy. Let's take this first right, if possible, on Base Street. Let's take Base Street straight down. Ouch. Look at these houses on my right. These are row buildings. Check this out on my right. This is what we got in Northern Liberties in Philly. These sell for, like, depends on where it's located at. Any as low as 350, 450,000 to as high as 500,000. Depends on where at if Philly is one of these located. Now I wonder what these are going for here in Atlanta. These on my left look in good shape. Carlotta's God's Blessing. Looks like a hair salon, like a private home hair salon. We're at Base and Formwalt. I'm gonna cross over Formwalt. We're gonna continue traveling eastbound on Base. Drug-free commercial zone. We're at Cooper Street and Base Street. Ouch. What's this over here on the side of the wall? Is this a brace or is this plumbing? That's a brace. You see those metal square pieces with the bolts, with washers? That wall, I guess you see how it's crumbling? The wall was crumbling, and I guess, I don't know, they didn't want to fix it the right way, so they put braces straight through that wall, which is a temporary fix. We got Windsor Street Park on my right hand side. We're gonna take this another 2-3 blocks forward, and then wow, we got some super tall buildings on my left hand side. You see that tall one, the white one? It looks like 2.5 stories. If you count the triangle up top, it looks like an attic, but it's sitting on like a 10-foot elevated base. So I wonder if that's their basement. So low key, that could be like almost 3 to 4 stories. So I'm gonna go forward. It looks like there's a school bus right up the road that probably let some kids out. Female on my left hand side, she was wiping her face. She probably just had some food. We're at Base and Garibaldi. We got a cheese bus in front of us. We got some students. Look like they just got let out the cheese bus. Those students look relatively big. I would say 9th graders, 8th graders, 9th graders. Yeah, those students look, yeah, 8th, 9th grade. We'll go up like one more block and then we'll make a left-hand turn. We're at Era and Base. Got a dog over here on my left-hand side, a white pit bull. So nice. I would talk to her, but I don't want people to think that I'm trying to kidnap their dog. Let's make a left-hand turn here. Oh, it looks like it's no outlet anyway. If I go over there, yeah, I'm gonna be stuck. Check out this mural right here, Atlanta. It's a barbershop. See, Base Street and McDaniel Street. It's a dead end in front of us. So if we go left, it's gonna take us out of the neighborhood. Barber on duty, come in. And let's make this right hand turn. Work opportunity through Faith Yard Sales on my left. Sweet Honey and the Rock Restoration Church on my right. We're back at the famous Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard. Mr. Ralph David Abernathy. That's one heck of a name, sir. RDA, I guess will be the initials. That kid on the scooter. Oh, I saw him earlier. Look, he just turned with one hand. He cooling. He on one of them Lime scooters. He jumping off the sidewalk and everything. He chilling. Yo, I saw him earlier. I didn't mention it, but he's swerving. Yo, he just busted a U-turn. He just busted a U-turn. Yo, he gonna come back this way. Hold on. He just jumped up the sidewalk. He on my left hand side. Oh, he went through a little shortcut over here through the field. Yeah, he cooling. And he's singing some tunes. I ain't see no ear pods or earbuds or anything in his ear. So he got this mental tune going on. He cooling with his own energy. All right, let's make this right hand turn and go see what that stadium situation looked like. I told you guys this was a small neighborhood, so you know. Yeah, there's a sign right there: Mechanicsville Community, a weed and seed community, established in 1883. So that gives you an idea when this neighborhood was established. 1883. We're in 2021. You do the math. There's a lot for sale on my right. All in all, I mean, it looks like a cool neighborhood. I'll tell you something. Personally, me coming from Philly, you know, I grew up in row homes. I'm from the city. I wouldn't leave one city to go to another city to live in a city. If that process isn't registers right in your brain, like I wouldn't come live in this neighborhood because this is like me leaving one Philly and moving to another Philly. You know, if I'm gonna leave Philly, I'm going to go to something that's completely different in a sense, and I'm not down in the neighborhood. I'm not down talking. I'm saying it's nice. Ouch, ouch, ouch! That was hurtful. That hurt my emotions. It was a hard bump. See, you know what I mean? Just to leave one city with bumps to come to another city with bumps. You know what I mean? To leave one city with a hood to come to another city with a hood. You know what I mean? And that same rule would apply to like not only just Atlanta. That would apply to like Charlotte. That would apply to Charleston. That would apply to a few other places that I've been to. They're beautiful. They're nice in their own way. But I can't imagine me just coming to leave one city to live in another city. The only way that I would do something like that, like something like a Miami is nice because it has a mixture of it all. And I don't know, but then I don't want to live in Miami, so I don't know. Look at oh wow, it's getting foggy out here. It's getting hot in here. Let's here's the stadium on my right, the one that I was talking about. Look at Center Park Stadium. But yeah, like I said, you know, I mean, it's hard because I'm kind of picky. Like I like a lot of their houses. I just don't like some of the layouts. I don't like some of the amenities or the extracurricular activities they have available. Not even that I'm gonna be utilizing them much. But we're passing Hank Aaron Drive, so we're out of the Mechanicsville neighborhood. So we're just randomly driving. I might as well just randomly drive with you guys. But yeah, check out that mirror on my right. It looks nice. You got the Braves player on it. But yeah, so I don't know. Georgia's cool. Georgia's cool. It's just not for like me wholeheartedly. Yeah, it's nice though. I know they got a lot of mansions and all of that. There's a lot of rich people that live in Georgia too. Millionaire mansions and all that cool stuff. Halfway Crooks. Look at that business on my left called Halfway Crooks. Fresh lager and beer. Big softy ice cream. That's cool. This is a cool little strip right here. See, this is a colorful strip. I think I need to be in a colorful environment. I think I need to be in a colorful environment with some ambience. But like I said, I don't even want to live in the city. I want to be just near ambience, like within a half an hour to an hour drive. So whenever I want to access that, but we got that in Philly. Like in all realism, you could buy a mansion in PA and live 2-3 hours away from Philly. And that's it. There's mansions, there's huge neighborhoods in PA with ginormous houses and all that, and still be within New York and PA and all that. Not PA, Philly. You know what I mean? Yeah, so. But I'm just interested in seeing what's out here in the country, leaving the options open. You know, I haven't hit the whole country yet to like narrow it down. I know Cali's nice, Florida's nice, you know. But not even all of Florida I'm feeling like Miami the most. Like Miami and then and Cali, I gotta see more of Cali. I've only been to LA, so I gotta see more of Cali. I gotta see San Diego, I gotta see, you know, San Francisco, I gotta see different parts of Cali, and so on, you know. I hear San Jose is nice, you know. I'm gonna see other parts of Cali. I'm interested in seeing New Mexico. I'm interested in seeing Texas. I'm interested in seeing like the mountain areas, like the Colorados and the Dakotas and all that, Washington and stuff. Minnesota kind of caught me off guard because I was looking up mansions in Minnesota. I believe it was Minnesota. Was it Minnesota? Yeah, it was Minnesota. And I thought about it to myself, like they got beautiful mansions all over there, right? And it's in the center of the country. So traveling wise, it's cool because it's away from the outskirts in case any natural disaster happened, like water or high tides or anything came. But it's close enough to the West Coast, it's close enough to the East Coast. It's in between the country. It's in the center of the country. So you can go to Cali, it'll probably be like a 20-hour drive or whatever. I don't know, I'm just guessing off the top of my head. But you can go to Philly, it'll probably be another 20-hour drive. You could go to Florida, it'll probably be like another 20. You know what I mean? It's like right in the center. Because if you're in Cali, if you want to go to PA, then you got to drive, what, 40 or something hours, 44 hours or something. If you're in Cali, you want to go to PA. If you're in PA and you want to go to Cali, well, another 40 some hours across the country, right? If you're in Florida and you want to go to Cali, pum, pum. You know what I mean? Like, pum, 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 pum. Right? You got to go these long distances to get around the country. But if you're smart enough and you purchase a home right in the center of the country, wow, they were speaking sign language. So one of them were hearing impaired. Wow. She was doing the sign language gestures, which was interesting. So yeah, you know what I mean? And I used to have a student, one of my students was deaf. She was deaf, she was Palestinian, and she couldn't speak. She had a problem hearing. So she used to like try to sound out what she was saying, and she would speak in sign language. And because her and her brothers were sign language, and I had them for a summer in my program. Wow, this is a steep uphill. Let me shift to first. I learned the alphabet and I would try to articulate myself to her sign language. That's why I found that interesting. Wow, that was a cool dog on my left hand side. It was like a light brown Labrador. Yeah, it was cool. But anyway, so enough of my small talk about. What did I say? It wasn't Wisconsin. It was Minnesota. Yeah, but you know what I mean. I think that's cool. And then it's far enough for nobody to know where you at. But then again, I don't know. I still haven't seen the rest of the country. I might end up, I don't know, in China. Probably not. Japan, somewhere Japan. Then you're gonna be with all the Hondas, with all the right-hand drive Hondas. Y'all gonna find me in Japan in 5 years. Say no, you're not gonna find me in Japan. Yo, I swear I just seen that same scooter dude that was swerving cool and he just went that way. My guy is pimping on his scooter. We're at Grand Street and Pavilion Street. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think this could conclude our little tour here. It was a really loose tour of Mechanicsville. I just wanted to plant the seed, show you guys a different area of Atlanta. I want to show myself a different area. I'm not only showing you guys a different area, I'm seeing what it feels like myself. And most importantly, I'm vibing off of energies. I'm trying to see the energies of the environments and seeing what it feels like. You know, I like low-key pretend like I'm living right here. Boop, I gotta go around the corner door. I gotta go home. Psych! Nah, I don't think I would want to live in Mechanicsville. But if this is your lifelong neighborhood and you're watching this and you're from Mechanicsville, more power to you. You know, this is home to you. This isn't home to me. I'm just taking a tour of your neighborhood. You know what I mean? So thank you for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Share your thoughts, share your knowledge, share your memories. Yeah, all comments help. They go a long way to helping this channel grow. Any engagement is greatly appreciated. This is your homeboy Tune, Mr. Tune Dollars, Tune 215. Y'all know Tune be chilling, and I'm tuning out.